Please.
Okay, I know you don't watch Love and Hip Hop, do you?
Okay, so I watched about a good 35 seconds of it last week. No. I was turning this channel.
So please tell me
it.
you saw the part with Spice, the reggae star.
No.
Do you know that story?
I do.
I know we jumping, y'all, but again, anything goes tonight.
Okay,
so it brings me to Whiteface.
Okay.
So Spice is a...
I know who she is.
International reggae star.
And we use that term loosely.
She's a bigger star in Jamaica. She's a true star there. I don't know why she would ever come over here. Because
me either. And why okay.
She
should have went to the Miami.
You don't have to conform here. Like, do what you do there. Because she's a star there. But anyway, she did this whole awareness about being fair skinned and dark skinned in the black community. We all know it's an issue. We know it's a big issue. But apparently in the Jamaican culture, the big thing is the whitewashing, the bleaching of the skin to become lighter. Now, you've seen people that bleach, and it does not look like African-American skin. It looks like the skin of someone in a casket.
Yes, diseased skin.
Yes, diseased skin. And so I guess in the episode, she's talking about... Now, keep in mind, we already know what happens because these people actually have lives. But in the episode, she's talking about beginning the process to bleach her skin because she can't get anywhere in the States as a dark-skinned woman in the music industry. So she does this whole photo shoot and her friends come up, and I wish I could see the color of the walls in this room, but literally this was the color. She was like a caramel latte.
Girl,
I'll put it like that.
I got to Google it.
She was literally this color from head to toe when they walked in, and they were like, what in the... And so, of course,
world.
She starts having a discussion about colorism, which, again, is a real discussion. This ain't the way to go. This ain't it. But her pigmentation was so odd. That's what I assumed, that if the brothers had done whiteface, this is what they would have looked like. And I would have just assumed it was a ghost.
Girl!
Yeah! She just looked at the picture, y'all. So, I mean, you know who she is. That's her. And there's the whitewash.
Girl.
Now, I consider myself
she bleached her skin. This is just Adobe. Okay.
Yeah, this is makeup. But, you know, there are people that really do bleach their skin, and that's what it actually looks like.
She bleached her skin.
You've seen the Sammy Sosa situation, right?
She bleached her skin. She bleached her eyes. She bleached her hair.
It's a mess. I don't even know. But again, it's hard to be on this side of the conversation.
Look at her whole body.
Yeah, her whole body. It's hard. And I'm not saying that what she's saying is not accurate. There is a colorism issue in the community. But this ain't the way to go about it, to describing us what... Because we don't respect you like this.
Because now she look like she got on one of them fat suits in the beige color. Not saying that she's fat, but...
No, she's not fat. It's the color of the suit.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like nude.
Yeah, because her brown skin is beautiful.
Awesome. But again, I understand her argument. I get it. I can empathize. But that ain't it. That ain't the way we're going to go about getting attention to this matter. And then again, we know because again, these people are real life people. She did not truly bleach her skin. It was just to make a statement. But she went on like this for a few weeks, like going around with that bleached skin or that makeup, and she would be wearing shades to make it seem like she was going through the process.
Shut up.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. So, again, that goes back to say that's what the brothers look like when they jump Jesse on the south side of Chicago.
But no. And you know what? I'm always worried about skin just because I have one baby that's beautifully brown, and then the other one is lighter brown, like I like to call her. Mm-hmm. And I'm always, I worry. Yeah. You know, because she's starting to pick up on the different shades.
Yeah, and that's nothing unusual because it is a conversation to have. Within our community, there's a conversation. And that's, you know, I mean, we know the thing is, you know, they're always beautiful, no matter what. Yeah. But people are cruel. And people in our community are even more cruel than anybody else.
And, like, I've had some friends that are darker skinned and be like, oh, she's the cutest little chocolate baby. We love our little chocolate drop. Mm-hmm. Well, she's not just a little chocolate drop. She's just a beautiful baby just as she is. Mm-hmm. You know? But, like,
I think sometimes we do that to compensate because our darker skinned children are told that a lot less.
Yeah.
You know?
I know. It just saddens me a little bit. And even sometimes she's like, Mommy, why is your skin orange but my skin brown?
Orange. What you be wearing?
This skin right here.
I know what you're saying.
So then
they describe colors literal.
Yeah, so then I have to explain to her, Mommy's not orange. Mommy's just a different color brown, a different shade of brown. Like, there's a bunch of different shades of brown. Like, we're just different shades, but we still have the same brown skin. Mm-hmm. She's like, no, you orange.
Well, you have to just say, her dad. That's the correlation there.
Yeah, but I don't want her to think that my skin is different from her skin. We got the same skin.
Oh, no. We just have to determine how we derive our colors. You know, like things like that.
So, and then she's like, the Kai is even like, she's not even brown at all. I'm like, she is brown.
Still tan.
Yeah, you sound like my mom told me her color gonna come in.
It will.
Where is it coming from?
I got color.
Yours ain't never came.
Shut up. Mine is here.
You the same color as the wall.
I'm not like Spice.
You are literally the same color as the wall.
I'm not. And people.
Put your face up against the wall.
I'm taking a picture after this. Y'all know I ain't this color.
Put your face up against the wall.
I put my face up against the wall. I am.
Because you're gonna blend in.
Shut up. Either way. Our brown babies are beautiful in any shade.
I love
But yeah, but anyway, back to Spice and Jessie. That's what they look like. So,
So you mean to
mystery solved.
So you mean to tell me the dudes that was training him, getting his body right for a video shoot,
his body.
He didn't recognize them.
Not if they're in whiteface.
He wasn't like, y'all look vaguely familiar.
He had a noose around his neck, he had a noose around his neck.
Before they approached him?
None of it makes sense.
None of it.
Literally.
None of this Jussie Smollett story makes sense. Not damn piece of it.
Literally, there's no conspiracy theory for this story.
This is just foolishness.
The story is that I'm pretty sure none of this happened as anyone has described it. And
this is the worst story ever.
Let them go on and live that fantasy world on Empire and probably not, work much after that.
I hope they... I'm kind of ready for Empire to come to an end.
Do you watch it?
No, not anymore.
Okay. Yeah. It's been several years since, or seasons, how they do that.
Yeah, I fell off.
Yeah, a while ago. I still know it comes on. I'm pretty sure my mama watch it, but...
I don't know anybody that's still watching it, really, to be honest.
I assume she watches it because she used to be so big about... It come on Wednesday night?
I don't know.
Whatever night, she would be rushing home from somewhere to get there. And I want to say Wednesday because it's like Bible study or something.
But the first 2 seasons, I was like that too. Like,
the first 2 seasons were good, and then
I fell off.
I don't remember what changed. Maybe I just became invested in something else, but I was like, nah, that's not holding my attention anymore. Nah. No,
not at all. Let's see, what else? While carling it up, it is 7:40. We got 20 more minutes.
Okay.
We gotta spend, last
you want to do some
5
questions?
to 7 minutes. Yeah, let's do some questions.
All right. You start.
No, because I ain't ready. You go.
That's the point. They're wild carding it. Okay.
All right. These look like some serious questions.
Oh. Are they serious?
These are very serious questions.
Would you rather go to a club, house party, or a small get-together of 4 or 5 friends?
Boo, this is a lame list of questions.
Shut up. This is a serious question. I just read the second one.
Sign me up for the small get together of 4 or 5 friends.
Same.
Because we some lames.
Yeah. I always hope that people are just as, lame as me.
Apparently we are.
And boring as me. But I have more fun when there's people I all know in a room. I don't know, but sometimes it is good to let go around people that you don't know. Because you're like, I'll never see these people again.
Okay, again, because these questions are so serious.
We got phones. We can look up more questions.
These are the worst.
Shut up.
Give me a question. The worst questions, but
give me a question while I look up some more questions.
What is the best way the 1% could spend their money besides just giving it to people?
What? I picked this? Wait, what? What is the best way the 1% can spend money?
Yes, besides just giving it to people. Like I said, you picked some old lame questions.
They could work on our homeless issue.
What you want them to do?
additional shelters, transitional houses to get people that are addicted to substances off of the street and into vocational programs that will get them back on a normal path to society. That's my diplomatic answer.
I thought I kept the questions from last time. That's what I'm looking for.
Did we?
I thought I did.
That ain't it.
You don't know what I got? I got an empty envelope.
Mail out of letters?
Possibly.
Okay, some questions. Did I email them to you before?
Yeah, but it's been a while.
Let's see, 21 fun questions.
Because these ain't it.
Shut up.
What?
How should the 1% spend their money?
What skill or craft would you like to master?
Shut up. Okay, so I didn't read the questions.
Girl, these are worst questions in town.
Who? I mean, you know.
Would you rather live, if you could trade 1 year of your life for $30,000, how many years would you trade in?
Ooh, so I get $30,000 for each year I give back.
Yes.
What happens to that year?
The question is, if you could trade 1 year of your life for $30,000, how many years would you trade in?
Probably about 4 or 5.
Girl, I was thinking 10.
What? What? Like a whole decade? Which chunk of life are you gonna miss?
First of all, we don't even remember the first 5 or 6.
Ooh. Well, I mean, you gotta be born.
And they said I couldn't be born.
Just give it back.
Just give it back.
You gonna take it away from your mama and daddy?
I'm getting 30 G's for each one. For the first 5, at 30, that's 150 right there.
Okay.
Then I got a couple of teenage years.
Ooh,
13 through probably about 16 you can have. That's 3 more.
Mm-hmm.
That's another 90. Now I'm up to 240.
Mm-hmm.
And so let me get you 2 more years. Okay, I'll give you 26 and 27.
Just randomly.
Wasn't that jumping?
You're right. It
Wasn't that jumping?
2006, 2000. Yeah.
I'm up to 30 G, 300 G's right there. I'm trying to get a new house.
Yeah, I guess.
I call it done.
I can see that happening. Okay, so here's a good
Do
one.
I need some more money?
You probably do. You ain't gonna have no life yet left.
Alright, so let's go with 28, 29. Again, wasn't that jumping? I'll even give you 30.
30 was bad too?
It wasn't bad. Oh yeah, it started out bad.
I don't remember.
It started out bad.
Yeah, my 30 started out bad too. So
now I'm up to 3. I'm up to what 390 at this point. Can I get something with that?
you can.
All right then.
Okay. What's the most ridiculous fact you know?
What's the most ridiculous fact that I know?
Mm-hmm.
What's the most, as in the most useless piece of information?
Yes.
What superfluous fact do I know?
You got to keep rephrasing it as that. Superfluous is probably probably it.
Probably the fact that I know superfluous is the word to describe it. Okay, I'm done.
You're paraphrasing it. Okay, here's one. What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever worn?
Worn?
Embarrassing?
I don't think I leave the house in no embarrassing clothes.
I know one time I wore this dress. It's from Ross, so you can imagine the quality of fabric it is. And so it's supposed to be like a silk kind of cotton blend, but it gets static clean pretty easily, if you can kind of imagine where I'm going. And so I had on a pair of tights with it, and the whole day it just clung to my booty, like cracking, like everything, like the front was normal, but because you sit down most of the day in the office, it was like creating static cling to my tights.
That's horrible.
It was horrible. So I didn't realize this was going on until I walked into the bathroom. You know how the wall of mirrors are, and I'm like, what in the what is happening? What is happening? It was so bad, and so the whole day, like anytime it felt like I had a draft. It was bad. I'm sure I wanted something worse than that. I'm sure my mother would say. You remember that dress you had?